Hello everyone, this is Rick. Today we are going to discuss about the Vakatakas. In this video we are going to focus on the main branch of Vakataka dynasty. So without doing any delay, let's begin. Introduction to the Vakatakas. Professor J. Dubreul identified the Vakatakas as the most influential dynasty in the Deccan from the 3rd to the 6th century CE. The existence of the dynasty remained unknown for a long time until 1836 when a copper plate grant of Pravarasena II was discovered in Madhya Pradesh. The name of Vindhyasakti, the dynasty's founder, was mentioned in the Puranas, although there was uncertainty about his ethnic origins. Initially, some scholars speculated that Vindhyasakti belonged to the Yavana Greek race, adding to the mystery surrounding the Vakatakas. Further archaeological evidence gradually established the Vakatakas as a crucial part of Indian history, marking the beginning of their recognition as an Indian dynasty. Period of the Vakatakas. The exact period of the Vakatakas' reign was initially debated among scholars. Dr. Wooler suggested they ruled in the 5th century CE, while Dr. Fleet and Kielhorn proposed the 8th century CE date. New discoveries, including the Pune plates of Prabhavati Gupta in 1912, revealed that the dynasty's rule began earlier. Prabhavati Gupta, the daughter of Chandragupta II, married into the Vakataka dynasty, bridging the Vakatakas and the Gupta Empire. Dr. K. P. Jaiswal provided evidence dating the Vakatakas to around 150 CE to 350 CE, resolving much of the uncertainty about the timeline. Home of the Vakatakas. There is no consensus among scholars regarding the Vakatakas' place of origin. One theory suggests they came from the north, with some scholars linking Vindhyasakti to the Vindhya region. K. P. Jaiswal believed the family's name came from Vakataka, a village in Jhansi in central India. Another view, supported by Dr. V. V. Mirasi, places the origin of the Vakatakas in the south, citing inscriptions and epigraphic evidence. Despite these theories, no inscription directly links the Vakatakas to either the north or south, leaving the question of their origin open to interpretation. Vindhyasakti I. Vindhyasakti I was the first notable ruler of the Vakatakas, ruling around 250 to 270 CE. He is referred to as Dvija, twice born, in inscription and considered a devout ruler. There is no clear consensus on Vindhyasakti's relation to later Vakataka rulers mentioned in the Amravati inscriptions. Scholars generally agree that he was a ruler of Vidarbha and led military expeditions to extend his territory. The Puranas credit him with ruling for 96 years, though Dr. Mirashi suggests this may be an exaggeration proposing a reign of around 20 years instead. Pravarasena I's expansion. Vindhyasakti I was succeeded by his son Pravarasena I, who expanded the kingdom significantly. Pravarasena's reign 270 to 330 CE marked a period of military and territorial expansion, reaching as far as the Narmada River. He is noted for annexing the kingdom of Purika, ruled by King Shishuka, and establishing dominance in northern Deccan. Pravarasena I also performed various Vedic sacrifices, including the Ashwamedha, which solidified his legitimacy among Brahmins. He is believed to have laid the foundations of Vakataka political power, which would influence subsequent rulers. Successors of Pravarasena I. Pravarasena I had four sons, but his grandson Rudrasena I succeeded him. Rudrasena I ruled from approximately 330 to 350 CE and continued the military campaigns initiated by his grandfather. He is believed to have expanded the Vakataka domain farther into central India, but his reign coincided with the rise of Samudragupta of the Gupta Empire. Rudrasena I's rule is marked by a combination of military conquests and religious patronage. Despite Rudrasena's efforts, his death left the kingdom facing internal disputes over succession. Rudrasena I and his legacy. Rudrasena I's reign 330 to 350 CE saw further consolidation of the Vakataka power in the Vidarbha region. He established strong political alliances, including a significant marriage tie with the Gupta dynasty. His connection to the Gupta Empire, especially through marriage to Prabhavati Gupta, strengthened the Vakatakas' influence in North India. Rudrasena I is frequently mentioned in the inscriptions for his religious contributions and Vedic sacrifices. After his death, the political landscape of the Deccan shifted, creating challenges for his successors. Prithvisena I's rule. Prithvisena I succeeded Rudrasena I and ruled from 350 to 400 CE. He was known for his truthfulness, heroism, valor, and political wisdom, and is often compared to Yudhishthira of the Pandavas. Under his rule, the Vakataka kingdom flourished, with Vidarbha emerging as a significant political and cultural center. He shifted his capital to Nandivardhana, located about 28 miles from modern day Nagpur. His marriage to Prabhavati Gupta, the daughter of Chandragupta II, cemented a strong alliance with the powerful Gupta Empire. Pravarasena II. Prithvisena was succeeded by his son Pravarasena II, who ruled from around 400 to 420 CE. Pravarasena II is known for his contributions to literature, particularly the Setu Vandha, a Prakrit epic. He also founded the city of Pravarapura, which served as a new capital for the Vakataka dynasty. His reign saw cultural growth, religious patronage, and the continued influence of the Gupta Vakataka alliance. Pravarasena II moved the capital to the Vardha district in Vidarbha, further consolidating the dynasty's territorial control. Narendra Sena's expansion. Narendra Sena succeeded Pravarasena II and ruled from approximately 420 to 450 CE. He expanded the Vakataka Empire, conquering regions such as Koshala, Mekala, and Malwa. Narendra Sena's conquests solidified the Vakatakas' dominance in the northern Deccan and central India. His military campaigns were successful and he maintained peace and stability across the empire. Despite his victories, towards the end of his reign, the kingdom faced external threats and challenges from neighboring powers. Prithvisena II's achievements. Prithvisena II succeeded Narendra Sena and ruled from about 450 to 490 CE, the last known ruler of the main branch of the Vakataka dynasty. He successfully reclaimed lost territories, defeating the Nala dynasty and regaining control of key regions. Prithvisena II also restored Vakataka influence in the north, rebuilding the political and military power of the dynasty. He was a devotee of Vishnu and is referred to as Parama Bhagavata in inscriptions. His death in 490 CE marked the end of the main Vakataka branch, with the kingdom likely annexed by Harisena of the Vatsagulma branch. Role of Prabhavati Gupta. Prabhavati Gupta, the daughter of Chandragupta II, played a crucial role in maintaining the Vakataka Gupta alliance. After the early death of her husband, Rudrasena II, she ruled as a regent for her minor sons. Her governance ensured stability in the Vakataka kingdom and reinforced Gupta influence in the region. Prabhavati Gupta was instrumental in maintaining diplomatic ties between the Vakatakas and the Guptas, a critical alliance for both dynasties. Her rule extended Vakataka influence into northern India, furthering the cultural and political impact of the dynasty. Vakataka Gupta alliance. The alliance between the Vakatakas and the Guptas was sealed through the marriage of Rudrasena II and Prabhavati Gupta. This strategic alliance provided military and political advantages to both dynasties. The Vakatakas adopted several administrative and cultural practices from the Guptas, strengthening their governance. The Gupta influence is evident in Vakataka inscriptions, art, and architecture, reflecting shared cultural values. This alliance played a vital role in stabilizing the Deccan region during the Vakataka rule. Religious patronage and cultural growth. The Vakatakas were devoted followers of Shaivism and Vaishnavism, supporting these traditions throughout their reign. Pravarasena once patronage to Vedic sacrifices such as Ashwamedha and Vajapaya demonstrated his commitment to Brahmanical traditions. The rulers also supported the construction of temples, monasteries, and religious structures in their kingdom. Their religious contributions were not limited to Brahmanical traditions. Buddhism also found support under some Vakataka rulers. The cultural legacy of the Vakatakas included contributions to literature and art, which were deeply influenced by their religious beliefs and practices. Decline of the main branch. Prithvisena II's death in 490 CE marked the decline of the main branch of the Vakataka dynasty. Following his death, the kingdom was likely annexed by Harisena of the Vatsagulma branch, marking the end of dynasty's dominance. Internal strife and external threats contributed to the decline of the Vakatakas, who had ruled for approximately 160 years. The fall of Vakataka dynasty led to power vacuum in the Deccan, allowing other regional dynasties to rise. Despite their decline, the Vakatakas left a lasting cultural and political legacy, particularly through their alliances and contributions to Deccan history. So that was all about the main branch of the Vakataka dynasties. In the next video, we plan to discuss about the Vatsagulma branch and also the administrative structure of the Vakataka dynasty. So please follow those videos in order to know in detail about the Vakatakas. Thank you so much for your love and support.